안녕하세요, 여러분. Tony입니다. Hello, everyone. It's Tony. The Grammys are now over, and with it comes the results that we've all been kind of, I think, highly anticipating. This one being most notably for BTS being the first ever foreign artist nominated for one, being actually duo group pop, I believe, of the year. I don't know the exact title. I have an article looking into that, but just really quickly wanted to discuss a bit about it. It's something a bit different on the channel. I'm just trying to play it out, see if you guys enjoy these type of things. Let me know if you do. In the comment section below. But yeah, this is something I kind of wanted to touch on really quickly. A little discussion, a little bit of explanation, but not really to like try to pick a side too much. Just giving you my thoughts and see what you guys are thinking about this as well. But to that extent, if you want to go check out any of my other BTS music reactions, whether it be performances, whether it be songs, whether it be the albums, the B album most recently, anything of the sort, you can find in my BTS playlist down description box below. Hopefully you check out a video. But with that being said, let's get into this article, which I will be linking the original down into the description box as well if you want to go check it out. It's by all K-pop. It's usually a source that I don't go often, but in this case, I think it's okay because what they're like having is pretty accurate, I found. So I'm just gonna zoom in a bit for us. Okay, so we're gonna read this. So Army React to be this is my first time reading the thing, and this is I know the results, but I wanted to just quickly give a bit of a rundown to it. So Army React to BTS losing the best pop duo group performance at the Grammy Awards. So they were nominated for this, which is a huge deal, by the way. They're the first of their kind to be nominated in a like I guess you could say the Grammys, even though they say that they're worldwide, there's always that foreign category, so it's always been like essentially just Western dominated. So to have BTS kind of break that mold, which they've been breaking every single barrier possible, and finally be nominated with Dynamite into that actual category is a huge monumental task to begin with. It's something that really has to be put into perspective, be like, yo, these guys are breaking everything. They've got now into the biggest kind of music awards show possible in the world, and they're being recognized for that. So that's a huge recognition to begin with, getting that nomination. So it was a big year for them too, so it definitely is well deserved. So Army reacting to BTS lost at the Grammy Awards. The 63rd Grammy Awards took place this past Sunday, March 14th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, airing live CBS through and oh, I didn't know about it. BTS made history as the first ever Korean artist not only to perform at the ceremony but to be nominated for an award, Best Pop Duo Group Performance. Unfortunately, BTS lost the award to Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande's Rain on Me. So that's a surprise to me. I'm going to be honest, Rain on Me is a great song, but I don't feel like it has the reach or like had the popularity or had the chart topping just like craziness that Dynamite had. That's my personal opinion. It's a great song also, but in terms of just like monumental accomplishments, I feel like if you were to accomplish it like that, I am not too sure what the grading category for Grammys are, but definitely Rain on Me, very good contender. But I don't think if you compare it to like what Dynamite is, like not even just the song itself, but the significance of it with how it's broken into Western culture from a Korean foreign group, I think that there's a lot of importance on that. And when we think about it, when we go to like say last year, I believe 2020, yeah, with the Oscars, you had Parasite winning so many things, a big kind of Korean film, Western sorry, foreign film winning so many awards as well. I feel like BTS's Dynamite could have been that also here with the Grammys in this case, kind of like breaking that mold. And again, just being nominated is crazy, but I'm thinking about now who won, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay. The loss prompted the hashtags BTS our greatest prize and light it up on BTS on Twitter. Some fans were furious that BTS lost. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, the face. WTF? They literally topped the charts, broke records, and made new records. And you say to me they didn't win? Oh my gosh. It's true. It's true. It's definitely true. They really broke a lot of barriers. So I think that because I know that the Grammys sometimes like take what you will. Like sometimes people speculate that the Grammys are kind of like rigged or they're doing it for like publicity. If they were trying to do something for publicity, I feel like it would have been in their best interest to give BTS this win, because that would give recognition to the group, but also K-pop in general the huge recognition. And now unfortunately they kind of have Army to worry about. That's a little bit upsetting, but definitely no flame to Ariana Grande or Lady Gaga. It's not their fault. It's definitely up to whoever does the Grammys, like the awards, the panel, their selection. So I'm not saying to blame it on the artist, guys. Don't blame it on the artist. If you want to blame somebody, even though you shouldn't, You gotta find who the judges are for Grammys and blame them. So yeah, I love Ari and Gabo. Army Grammy Awards. Oh, that's funny. But as we're hopeful on, it's okay. We can get it next year. We're proud of you, BTS. You did a good job. It's true. They did an amazing job. They broke barriers. They performed at the Grammys. They are world class. They are world stars. Okay, not world stars in the sense of like world star, but like they are just international sensations. And them now being really a mainstay in Western culture, I think like setting their foot down with what was Dynamite, because it's like really the first K-pop song I've heard on the radio near me, like literally I was like in the car ride like a few months ago and it was playing. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's actually insane to me that we're in this time and age where now no longer it's just like the craziest thing you get is like Psy's Gangnam Style, you know, just randomly playing and being like a joke. But that's kind of like song that actually people take seriously, Dynamite, and be like, oh my god, this is the BTS group that are taking over the world. So really big props to them. And again, it's something to be super proud of. Like obviously the results not what we're looking for, but very proud of them. Very proud of them. We are beyond proud and grateful to you. Oh, I clicked on something. I actually clicked on the actual. Thankful enough that we got each other back. I love you forever. It's true. It's been a long time, and if you consider it, they originally wanted to disband after a while because they weren't sure if they could live up to that. And could you imagine now, had they stopped, they would never reach this goal. They would never kind of like set the road for what is like the K-pop world in Western eyes and everything. So big goals, and like I think big just like breaking barriers and whatnot. So they really should be proud. Everybody should be proud of what they've done. Definitely. Sayang, no matter what, the boys made history today. I'm so proud of made history. Like they could say they didn't win, but they're in the history books. They're in the records. They are the first ever foreign K-pop group to be nominated in the Grammys. So again, can't take that away from them. You cannot take that away from them, and it means a lot to them. I guarantee you. See, and then you got 2019 Grammy presenter, 2020 performer, 2021 nominee performer. We get there step by step, and that's a perfect example. 2019 slowly getting into that, slowly getting presented to the world. Then 2020 being a performer, people like, whoa, what's this? Oh, what's this? 2021 big year, being nominated and performing. So you can only imagine. They're going to get it eventually. It's only a matter of time, guys. It's only a matter of time. It didn't happen this year. It would have been a crazy time, but it's going to happen eventually. But yeah, that's everything. I think that in general, it's a bit of I know that in the moment, it's very saddening for all armies out there in particular. And I bet you BTS is a bit upset themselves. But I think that if you think about it in the long, kind of like big picture, it's just insane that they were considered for this and then actually ended up being nominated for this, because out of so many things, even though the world is changing right now, we're finally breaking down that like barrier of just like foreign artists versus like the Western artists in the same category. And that's really amazing. And that just speaks monuments to how much they've really worked to get themselves out there in Western culture and get themselves on the top charts everywhere around the world, breaking so many barriers for future K-pop artists and future just like generations of idols, pop idols, whether it be K-pop, whether it be C-pop, whether it be P-pop to that extent. So I think they're just really paving the way for everybody, and they're not only talking about music, but they're ambassadors for I believe the World Health. I can't remember if it's World Health or not I think UNICEF. I can't recall exactly, but they're big ambassadors for world organizations of big good like causes and everything with the world and everything. So these guys, even though they didn't win the Grammys today, I think that they're going away with it with their heads held up high, bigger, prouder than ever, and just really maybe even more driven to win it next year. And that's my honest personal thoughts. Again, this is still a big year for BTS with that B album, and now more and more songs coming out. I can't wait to see what else is coming for them. But yeah, guys, with that being said, if you want to leave me your thoughts on this entire matter, let me know in the comment section below. Would love to get to read them. And with that being said, if you want to go check out any of my other BTS music reactions, they'll all be linked in the playlist down description box below in the BTS playlist. So if you check out a video, thank you so much for watching. Again, this is something different. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I'll maybe try some more. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. 감사합니다. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or something you want to talk, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, I've been Tony. 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video. 안녕.